You know, this time he's behind me, so he could actually turn and leave. Yeah, so I'm going to change the angles again because I really don't want him running around the whole yard. Yeah, walk away when he has that sort of look at me. Good. There. See, every time he walks forward, if I can just be where he's planning on going. There. All leadership is about controlling movement, so I don't have to have him on the lead rope to control his movement. I just need to be able to control it. Yeah, come on, give him a rub again here. There we are. Yeah. Give that a scratch and a rub. Same technique. No, it's worked twice, so it should work again. Put that over there. Drift with him a little ways. Get it high up. See if we can just give him a way out. See if he'll walk into that halter. There. Rub that on. So still a little skeptical, but not an awful long time to get him caught. But if I didn't have the angles right, I could easily be teaching him just to run away from me. And this isn't a very big yard, but it's big enough to outmaneuver humans fairly easily. Okay. Well, this will be his first excursion out of this area since he's been here. So even following leading, you know, he hasn't really been taught to lead very well. So let's see if we can get him to follow up. If not, I'll put some energy there behind him and work on what we did in the second session. It's not going to work for you, mate. It's not going to work. You need to follow. Come on. Okay, so normally I'd get on bareback, you know, and I didn't do that yet. So I might just start with this rope again. Pretend it's me getting ready to jump on his back. Find out how well this indirect rein works. You know, when he runs into the end of the lead here, does the hindquarter swing out pretty easily? That's not going to help very much, mate. Either is that, or that, or that. So how about you step back up? Good. A lot more space here. Really rather he didn't run around with the rope dragging behind him yet. That's good, you know, when he just drifts like that, that's fine. Those sudden jumps where he really is trying to get away, to discourage some of that. There we go. Here we go. There we go. There we go. It's all right. Hey, don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. Start the rope swinging. I'm not going to just run away. Start again. No, no, I'm not going to just get away. Swinging the rope here, there. See if you can follow it. Good. When he needed more space, if I had a 30-foot rope or something, then I could have given him more room and he wouldn't have got into such a bit of a panic there. Just found himself trapped. There. Comes up and over. It feels a bit like a human, you know, when they get to that, I just can't think and I'm not trying to think, I'm just panicking. Almost want to shake them out of it. It's like, come on, I'm not going to kill you here. You'll be fine. But once he makes that, I think you're going to eat me, then that Mother Nature kicks in pretty well to try and keep him alive, and he's got to get out of here if he thinks this is going to hurt him. There we go. There we are. Well, watching what his ears are doing, so the right ear, left ear's on me, so he's really keeping track of me. There. I can help you. I can do more energy than that. If you really want to jump around a bit, I can start really putting some life into what I'm doing. Instead of trying to be sneaky. Nobody wants to hurt you, but need a bit of an edge if I'm going to get on there that you can tolerate a little bit more than you are tolerating. There we go. There's a bit more of a pat. You can just stand this for a while. There, and I walk away and see if he wants to follow and just give him time to think. Right now I've got more confidence in him than he has. He doesn't think he can cope at all. Come on, come back again. And I didn't have enough time. But it would have made a big difference to him if I'd have put the time in to get this sorted. And scratch his rump. There we go. And he didn't move. Give him a rub. Scratch all these places fairly firmly. He's quite bony here, so if I kneel on this, it might be too much for him. Okay, it's okay. So my left, you see everything I do, left elbow's there to block. I can do all sorts of things with my body, like there. Don't run me over, don't jump into me. There we go. Bend him a little more, release him. Good, slide off. So I could probably put one leg over him and do that, but I couldn't get off quick enough if he left really quick. Give that a rub again. Maybe give him a few minutes or a minute, whatever it takes for him to relax. That bounce, see, I'm pretty well level with his foreleg. I'm going to be up over his wither. And this leg there, I'm going to rub his sides a little with it before my knee comes up. If he can't cope with that, then my knee doesn't come up. And then eventually it gets higher and it gets up to there and it comes down and I pull him back towards me and go, don't do that. Don't put your head on the other side. Up again, knees up there, rub and scratch. That one up there, push my way back, off and rub. Give him some time. Up again. Right knee up, facing that way. Left knee is going to come up, rub, he's going to leave. So get back down to rubbing on him, bending him, and back again. Back down to bend him, he's getting ready to leave. So you can see his balance moving. So he's telling me, can you not tell, Steve, that I'm going to move? I go, yeah, I can tell. There. And I'm rubbing him with my left knee. Down again, he was thinking of leaving. You can just see it in him. And up there, and that left knee's up and down. So I think that's going to be good. I could do it and do it and do it every day until it was brilliant. But that was a huge change for him. Because I've had it on once, but it's going to go on easily this time. Rub, put that up and over, slide it back with the hair. Trying to arrange my saddle. This is over that elbow all the time, so I can do that quick grab of the rope. Organize all of this. Tip his nose a little out of my way. And get this swing in the stirrup, and hopefully I can set it. It goes up and just slides over the other side there without banging him on an elbow. Come back from this side. Drop the cinches down, adjust everything, give him a rub here. Try and say, you don't need to leave, mate. You don't need to leave. I don't want to do anything sudden right now, and because I'm more worried than him and cause him to get stuck. There we go. Change sides again. Get this wraith organised all the time. Stirrup up out of the way. Smooth as I can be. Get my left hand reaching under here. My head's pointing straight backwards towards his rear. If he jumped sideways into me, he would knock me sideways, and I'm set up so I could move my feet. If I put my head into his belly and turn both toes facing him, and he jumps into me and hits me, he's going to knock me flat on my back. And if he keeps coming, he'll go over the top. You see so many people saddling a horse up for the first time, and you go, oh boy, you should be more aware of what could go wrong. I mean, you don't attract that by thinking it's always going to go wrong, but put that down, give him some space. Might step over here, see how he goes with this. I'll rearrange that, I've done that. It's all twisted. Adjust it up a little more. Don't want it going under his belly or anything if he got really worried and started bucking. And I'm just going to do the same as I did before. I'm going to release him here. We'll probably just let him wander around for a while. Step out of his way if he wants to follow, that'll be good. If he doesn't matter too much. I want to sneak catching him. I wanted him to start catching me. I'm willing to take as long as it takes, so work on it. Push him through there. This corner's where he looked at me before. Yeah, nearly, yeah. There's a tree in the way. So I'll come around this side of it. What I'm thinking is, you know, if he doesn't need to leave, he'll let me rub him on the head, rub him all down one side and back at the other, and then I'd leave him. Rather than him leave me as soon as I'm in that place where he's not happy. There, give that a rub. That's, like I said, that's a big deal anyway for me. I might wait for the head to come back to my hand. There, and then walk down this side. Yeah. Step over here. You know, by the time I step over there, his head's probably going to come around to his right. Oh, you're going to sniff me. That's pretty good. I'll just wait for you. There. Give that a rub. Step in here. Fingers are over there to tip his nose back. Fingers are over there. You going to leave? Fingers are over there. Tip his nose back. Grab my halter. See if we can get him to put his... Okay, you're getting ready for the bridle, are you? Good. Let it come out of his mouth and start again. Now I want to start teaching him to tip his nose towards the loop so that he puts his nose in my halter. This is the first time since he's been here that I've managed to catch him on this side without him wanting to leave. So try and remember all the good stuff. I mean, it's really easy to remember the things that you don't like and they get you bothered. Come around, still over there. Make sure that's in a place where you're not going to get it around your leg and you're already ready to grab that. Stirrup out of the way. And release and slowly, then just let it fall. Slowly let it out of there. I'll change this. So yeah, that's a risk, you know, letting him put his head there, but he didn't feel that he needed to leave. Give that a rub. Don't be afraid to reassure him. Let him know that you're there for him. Put that down so it doesn't bang. Put his head out of the way as I step through there. Over this elbow, just automatically gets there. Yeah, it's okay now. Get this girth put up out of the way. I could pull the saddle off this side or come back on the other side. And changing side and learning how to change side and just automatically have that over there is a good thing to practice. Even take the saddle off, but that's over my fingers. Slide it off with the hair. Down over there. You can have another sniff if he wants to. Smells of him now anyway. Good. And we'll give him a little wash and we'll put him away. So we might see how he reacts to the hose.